How you doing? My name's John Sikoris, and this is Sharif Sikoris, and we're the owners of Titan Medical Center.
You have no idea what's coming.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Talking Smack. I'm talking shit a little bit too. Alright, how you guys doing? I'm enjoying the global warming here in New York. It's true, there is global warming. I won't get into that, we already talked about that anyway. But, alright, I got a few things to talk about. I think some of this shit's pretty interesting that you guys have asked. Let's see here. Alright. First of all, I gotta say something, alright? There's a few of you guys who are actually like little fucking bitches, alright? Because I go on RX Muscle and I tell a story or I say something that maybe I've said here or maybe I've said before, okay? But you gotta understand, there's always people who have never heard this. There's new viewers who know nothing. I could tell a story that I've told 100 fucking times, and there's always people who haven't heard it, and there's other people who say, tell it to me again. Like my boy Big Frank. Frank, you know, you guys know it from 5%. He always tells me, hey, tell that story again. You know, what I'm trying to tell you is, listen to me. If you don't like a story, or if you heard it before, or you think I'm bullshitting, it's very simple. Don't watch the video. Or fast forward. Okay? If you're watching TV and, I don't know, HBO puts on a fucking movie that they put on last week. If you don't want to watch it, if it's a good movie, like something like My Cousin Vinny, you're going to watch it, right? If you don't like it, you say, fuck, I've seen that 100, then fucking fast forward it or go to another channel. Nobody's holding your feet to the fire to be here, okay? This is not my channel. I got my own channel, which I'm working on doing a video right now. But what I'm saying is that I don't give a shit. If you don't want to be, if you don't like it, and you think, like, I'm not going to watch your videos, bye. Bye-bye. You know? I mean, give me a break, man. There's a few of you guys. There's one, or two, there's two guys actually really bitching over there, and they fucking come here to watch my videos. So some actually I've asked me questions, and I've answered the questions. I've answered their questions here on this show, and then they go over there and fucking bash me? You're a pussy, you do that shit, bro. That's a fucking pussy. That's a coward move. I'm sorry, I got no respect for that. You know? That's like a little rat fuck. You don't want to hear the story. You don't like what I have to say. Don't listen. Go to another channel. Skip it. Skip the video. It's that simple. There you go. Alright, enough of that. Okay, my boy just sent me some. My boy Rob sent me a little bit of article about how Derek Jeter, everybody knows I'm a big Yankee fan, how Derek Jeter said that he doesn't care, he doesn't mind, he thinks it's okay if the Marlins, that's the team he destroyed, he ruined, okay, he took got rid of all the good players on that team, and they suck now, and the people down in Florida are not too crazy about Marlin fans, like wish he wasn't never there. You know, with the guys they got rid of, they probably could have won a World Series, you know? But anyway, and Derek Jeter said he doesn't mind if the Marlins take a knee during the National Anthem. He thinks it's okay. Listen to me. I am really, really sick and tired of that. I don't care what athletes think. Okay, it's not your job, just like it's not my job as a fucking Momo to make videos here. to convince you or, you know, the public how they should feel about something. All right, now they're taking a knee. They're taking a knee basically over, you know, not good treatment to black people and especially police brutality towards blacks and minorities. Hey, bro, give me a break with that, okay? I don't like, listen, there's good cops and there's bad cops. I don't like a dirty cop either. I think that if you're a dirty cop and you get locked up, I hope you should get double. Your sentence should be double. Because you fucking broke the trust of the people. We trust you, and you broke the trust. It's almost like when a family member fucked you, it hurts you more. But I'm not anti-cop at all. I'm pro-cop. I believe that even when I got arrested, bro, and I got put in jail, Jeanine Pirro is the one who arrested me, okay? Her office. I wasn't arrested by feds, okay? I was arrested by Westchester County Task Force run by Jeanine Pirro, and she even came on and she took my case personal and when, you know, when I went to court and everything personally, okay? And she went on TV and fucking talked about me and all this other shit, okay? But listen to me. I even support her. I actually think she's great, you know? And I don't hate cops because I fucking fucked up. I'm the only guy in jail who used to admit that shit. I fucked up. Everybody's blaming a friend for ratting, and this one for ratting, or that one because he, you know, oh, it's not true. I didn't do that. This one said I did it. Or bullshit. Dude, I did it. I said even to the judge, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I did it. Okay, and the judge actually liked me because of that. All right? So, what I'm trying to fucking say to you is, I don't want to hear any of that shit. That anti-cop stuff or any of that stuff, police brutality, bro. Let me tell you something. I had a black cop shove a fucking gun in my head when I got arrested, and I was already handcuffed, all right? And he was like 6'6", I'll never forget. And he was part of a task force, and he pushed that gun off my fucking head, and he kept pushing me like this. And I told him, dude, there's no reason for that, bro. I was already handcuffed. My hands behind me. I'm not resisting. There's no reason for that. And he kept telling me, try something. Come on, try something. And that gun was fucking loaded, bro. If that gun would have went off, my brains would have been all over the place. Okay? And I'm white, and he was a black cop. And I don't think he did it because I was white. I think he did it because he thought I was a piece of shit. Whatever. I don't want to hear any of that bullshit, all right? If a cop is bad, that doesn't mean every cop is bad. I'm sorry, it doesn't mean that. It's the way it is, bro. And if you're doing fucked up shit and you get caught, stick your chin out like this and take it. You know, take it like a man. All right? Number one. Number two, I'm sick of that inequality shit, no matter what it is. All right? Black girls can go into Miss America, right? They've won Miss America, and some are beautiful. But if a white girl went into Black Miss America, they can't go into Black Miss America, am I correct? Am I right? You can't put a white girl, no white girl can enter Black Miss America. There is a Black Miss America. A transgender now can enter the Miss USA contest, right? Right? But can a genetic female enter a Miss Transgender contest? Why not? She's, you know, if you're trying to judge them by looks, tits, and ass and everything, whatever, I'm just saying, can a white person win the BET Awards? No. They can't. They're not Black Entertainment. That's what it stands for, right? Can a white person get into, you know, the United Negro College Fund? No. No. What I'm trying to say is, listen to me. I don't want to hear any of that shit. The other day, my girlfriend's watching The Real. Now remember, my girlfriend's Mexican, okay? And my children are a quarter black. Their mother's mulatto, all right? My ex-wife. I was married to her 16 years. Don't give me any of that fucking prejudice shit, because I ain't prejudiced. I love them, all right? I got them living in this house. My niece lives with me, okay? She's black and Dominican, and with a little bit of German. Now, let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something right now. You cannot fucking give me any of that bullshit. I'm watching these girls on The Real. And there's like 6 of them sitting there, and none of them are white. And matter of fact, there was one Asian and a bunch of black chicks this day, and they were talking about something with Terry Crews, you know, or whatever the hell his name is, you know, the actor with the muscles and bounces, you know. And there was some sort of thing about black women, and, you know, there's a big argument or whatever. And, you know, this one woman's like saying, it's not fair, black women don't get it, and, you know, don't get enough equality in this world today, and we're all being, we're all being put, you know, down and all this shit. And I'm sitting there going, you got 6 black women on a fucking goddamn, 6 minority women on a goddamn fucking TV show, okay, making fucking millions of dollars on network TV saying shit ain't fair. There wasn't one white woman in that. Listen, I don't care, but don't fucking throw that shit at me. Don't throw that fucking white privilege shit at me. It's economic privilege. It's economic privilege, because like I always say, Beyonce could do whatever she wants and she ain't going to get arrested, right? But if look at these football players. When Ray Rice knocked out his wife, he knocked her out like a piece of shit. He hit her with a fucking right hook like a fucking UFC guy. Knocked her out cold, then dragged her out of the elevator. How many days did he spend in jail? He knocked her out, bro. He knocked her out and then dragged her like a sack of shit. If that was me and I knocked out my girlfriend, you could bet your ass. First of all, people would say I was racist because my girlfriend's Mexican. And, you know, their family's immigrants and shit, you know, illegally. And, you know, they would say, oh, fuck, look, Valentino's a racist, or whatever. I'd be in fucking jail, okay? You would be in jail if you did that. But these football players and all that, they get passes. And they're sitting here crying. You're crying at inequality? You fucking kidding me? Bro, economic privilege. You make the Scott all. You got these guys crying racism and shit. They're making millions and millions of dollars for shooting baskets, hitting baseballs, running with a football. They're no heroes, bro. I just want to say that. I don't care. Everybody is allowed in my table. I told you, you could say what you want about me. But we got black, Hispanic, my fucking girlfriend, the mother-in-laws, everybody's here, fucking immigrants and shit, you know. Mother-in-law can't forget about it. I won't even get into that. But, you know, my children, okay, their mother is mulatto. My children are quarter black. You know, they got their roots from Uganda. And a few other places over there in Africa, you know, I mean, I don't want to hear, I got transgender in my family, I got lesbian, gay, I got it all, bro. My cousin died of AIDS. He was gay. Died of AIDS. So we hear no bullshit, bro. I don't give a shit what your gender is. I don't care what you think you are. If you think you're a girl, guy, whatever the fuck, you know. Listen, just don't shove it up my ass, all right? Whatever you want to do with your life is what you want to do with your life, all right? That's it. But don't go fucking telling me because my skin is fucking white. You know, that you could take a knee in a football game. I don't give a shit about your views. Keep your views to yourself. Alright? Derek Jeter, fuck you. Fuck you, and a horse you rode in on. You're shit to me. You ain't no Yankee fucking for life, bro. You're over there. He's not even dude. He's a disgrace to the Yankees. The way he's treated the Yankees. Won't go to old timers game. He when they had this special 1998 thing that they did, he filmed the thing. Hello, fellow Yankees, with the Marlins thing in the background. He's even said, "That's my past. This is my now. I was a Yankee. He's not a Yankee anymore. He's a Marlin." So you Yankee fans that want to blow him, fuck him. And the fucking horse he rode in on. He could take a knee all he wants. Inequality. My ass, bro. My ass, inequality. Go look at his paycheck, bro. Okay? Go look at his fucking paycheck. He made like $500 million off of baseball. Maybe more. With incentives, you know? Inequality, Derek? Really? Really? You suffering over there? You bought a fucking baseball team, you motherfucker? And you ran it into the ground? Fuck you. You ain't no Yankee. You ain't no Yankee. Sorry. That's just the way I feel. If you Yankee fans disagree with me, that's you. I have a right to my fucking opinion. And it ain't just because the whole take a knee thing. I felt this way a long time ago. When I saw that 1998 thing, when they had the whole, you know, ode to the Yankees of 1998, and he wouldn't show up. They asked him to, wouldn't show up. He wouldn't do, he did a video with the Marlins, bro. You'll never see him wear a Yankee hat. He might have to wear it for the Hall of Fame. I don't know. Right there. Take a knee on this. You know what? Tell Derek Jeter to take a knee in front of his white mother, okay? Tell Colin Kaepernick to take a knee in front of his white parents who raised him, and then tell him it's white privilege, okay? Maybe it's white privilege that gave him the life he has. Bullshit, bro. Bullshit. You know what? They're probably fucking liberal. That's why their kid is like that anyway, alright? That's why they fucking cow to him being like that, alright? Because not for nothing. It's all bullshit. Tell Barack Obama to tell his white mother that this is a racist nation, okay? Tell him to tell her that. Not for nothing, but Barack Obama didn't grow up in no fucking ghetto and shit like that, and had the best schools and everything. Thanks, white mom. And where was his father? His father wasn't around. He only met him twice. Colin Kaepernick? Sorry. Another guy made all this money. You know? Joe Pietaro met him and actually interviewed him. Said he was a great guy. That was back then. Till he met the girlies what who radicalized him. I don't want to get into that. Let Joe tell you that. Anyway, let's talk about something else. Hey, listen. If I'm upsetting you with this, I'm sorry. This is Talkin' Smack now. We're going to get a little, we're getting real here, bro. Okay? And if you're black or Hispanic, I love you. That has nothing to do. I don't care, bro. I don't care. I have Pakistani Muslim and Lebanese Muslim in my family, okay? I'm not going to say who, but there's somebody in my very immediate family that even wears a hijab. And she's great. I love her. Okay? I don't care who you are. I don't go by the color of your skin. I don't go by your religion. I don't go by that. I go by what's in your heart. If you're a good person, you're a good person. Even Italians. There's Italians that do a fucking disgrace to be an Italian. Robert De Niro's one of them. Fuck him and the horse he rode in on. I don't give a shit, bro. It's not skin color. It's not sexual orientation. Dude, if you want to sleep with men and you're a guy, dude, I don't care. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect my life. Even my family. My cousin died of AIDS. Okay? But the people in my family that are like that, I don't give a shit. That's their business. What am I going to do? I can't change them. Because you can't change anybody, bro. Live and let live. But don't go fucking shoving that shit, that white privilege shit up my asshole. Take a knee. Fuck this, bro. Economic privilege. You got money? Anyway. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, okay. Listen to me. A couple weeks ago, I talked about, getting into, I've been trying nootropics a lot. I've been into it for a long time. I used to take on it. Now, my friend came out with a product. Hold on. Don't get your fucking girdle in an uproar. Alright? My friend came out with a product. He gave it to me. I got it. I've been taking it for a while. And it's fucking strong, and it's better than on it, in my opinion. Okay, and this is it. It's called Game Face. All right, I'm not trying to push you to buy it. There's no promo codes. I don't get a fucking penny from this guy. Okay, I don't get a penny. I don't get nothing. So don't fucking buy it. I don't give a shit. If you want to buy it, you got to go to Game Face Supplements, whatever.com. I guess. I think that's the name of it. Anyway. But I got to tell you something. I'm gonna critique this shit. It's great stuff. But there's one thing I don't like about this. See? So I'm not pushing this shit on you. So simmer down with some of you guys. What are you, Valentino? You hacking supplements? No, I'm not. The one thing I don't like about Game Face, the one thing, it has a little bit of caffeine in it. Three pills are it comes with 9. How many fucking pills is in this shit? 90 pills, okay? 3 pills are a serving. And so in 3 pills, there's 100 grams of caffeine. I don't like that. I don't like that. Now, if you Google, nootropics, they'll tell you if it's got theacrine in it and caffeine, that makes it a nootropic. It's really good because caffeine is a nootropic. And there is theacrine in here. But the thing is I don't like it. I don't like the fact that it has caffeine. I'm telling you the truth, bro. It also, you can't get this shit on fucking Amazon because it has that vinpocetine in it. And they took that out of On It. It used to be an On It, and they took it out. Which you'll fucking go Google that, vinpocetine, okay? I don't even know how you spell it. But anyway, because it's got that in it, they can't sell it on, and it's banned from Amazon. So they can't sell it on Amazon. But it's a monster of a nootropic. It's one of the best nootropics out there. Google it. I've been fucking with this stuff for a while because I like nootropics. And nootropics is the future. I do like On It. I'm not going to lie. I like it. I like this better. All right? And my friend came up with this and designed this. My friend, my boy, okay? And, again, what the hell else? There's all that shit that's in there. I just know it's stronger. And, I can't see the ingredients. Guys, I'm sorry. You'd have to go Google this shit and fucking... I don't know what the fuck. I mean, it's got all the same shit, that GP shit. I can't see without glasses, and I don't have it written down. All right? And again, it's not my supplement. It's I take it, and I do really like it. Because some of you guys were asking me about it. I said I was going to talk about it. Nootropics. Nootropics is good. This shit's got way more shit than On It, which I like. And the ingredients are stronger, and you get it. Dude, this shit's like $30. I don't know. What is it, like 30, 35, 39, something like that, dollars. On It's like fucking $70 or whatever. Something like that. I got On It for free, so it doesn't matter. All right? And I got this for free, so it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to push this shit on you. I don't give a shit if you buy it or you don't buy it. I just told you, I don't like the fact that it's got caffeine in it. Because I'm trying to stay away from stims a little bit. But it is, it doesn't have direct caffeine. It's from some coffee bean bullshit or whatever. I can't fucking wait. Hold on. Gotta put the glasses on for a second. What the fuck? Where's the caffeine in this shit? My God, I can't fucking see shit because of the light now. It's got, natural... I can't even fucking read. That's so fucking small. Holy shit. Natural caffeine from coffee bean shit? Whatever extract. But it's got all that other shit in it. What has it got in here? Fucking... I can't even read that, dude. Dude, the writing is so... That fucking light is killing my eyeballs. The writing is so small on this shit. Forget about it. I can't read that. Forget it. Anyway. So you guys asked me. That's what I'm taking. I take it's called Game Face. And I know that it's, I think their website, I'm not sure. I believe it's GameFaceSupplements.com. I believe that's it. Anyway. So that's the name of this. All right, so that's what I've been taking, and that's what I like. And I think Nootropics is good. You could take it with the fucking... My friends take this shit, too. We've all been trying it. Everybody, all my boys have been trying it, and we like it. And it's from a guy from Long Island who makes it. He doesn't make it, I guess he gets it made up and shit. But look at that fucking cartoon thing on there. But a guy from, put your game face on, motherfucker. Yeah, a guy from Long Island makes it. And... we all take it. Me and my boys all take that shit. And my fucking friends, bro, they mix that shit with caffeine. Yeah, not with caffeine, with the pre-workout. And they fucking through the ceiling. If I did that, the nose starts bleeding. The heart starts pumping, and I get all fucked up. So I'm trying to really stay away from the caffeine shit. But I do like that. And I only, dude, I get fucking lit on that shit with one pill. Because I'm very sensitive to these things. 3 pills a serving. So basically, if I'm getting lit on one pill, that's probably about 33 milligrams of caffeine, which is really nothing. I mean, even the 100 milligrams that's in here, it's not like fucking pre-workout. It's got like 400, 600 and shit. Anyway, enough of that shit. So I'm just telling you, that's what I take, okay? We talked about this a while ago. I didn't want to, I really don't like fucking talk too much about supplements, even though they want me to fucking, the guy wants me to fucking be the guy for this shit, but I don't know yet. We'll see. It's funny because they're just releasing it now. So he hasn't put out the commercials for it yet. It's a new thing. And I know my girlfriend's going to help him. I think she's going to put it on eBay or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. But if you're interested in Nootropics, there you go. Try that one. Or go spend $75 on it. But that's the name of that shit. Let's talk about something else. All right. AJ88 asked me, said, please, Greg, can you please talk about this? Okay, now listen, I write this shit down. You have no idea, that's my handwriting, I don't want to show you. It's fucked up. Anyway, AJ88 wants to know, Steve Mahalik said that 1 course of anabolic steroids stays in your system for the rest of your life, forever, and rots your arteries. He said that. I think he said that in the documentary that I was in, that TLC bullshit. But the exploding arms, which never really exploded. But anyway, all right. I think he said that there. But the kid, this guy, AJ88, he asked me to please talk about this. All right. First of all, Stephen Halleck is a fucking Momo. I mean, he's dead now, but he was such a fucking weird, fucking off-the-wall guy. The guys who worked with him and knew him will tell you he was fucking crazy. John Defendis used to fucking tell me, told me stories. Andy Lopadotes told me stories. He used to work with all those guys, okay? Crazy stories from, like, making guys lay down and fucking outside like they were hit by cars and shit, like absolute insane fucking stories, okay? Just to get, like, he was nuts. And in the end, he went into his ex-wife's house in front of his kids. He shot himself in the head, committed suicide. So there you go. That's how nuts he is, okay? I'm not sure if the story is correct, but the rumor is, the story that I heard, don't know if it's 100% correct, is that he went into the ex-wife's house and he had his children there. I don't know if they were young, how old they were, I don't know. But I heard he said, I'm going to show you something you're never going to forget. And he went, and blew his brains out, because he was mad at the ex-wife. I don't know. It may not be 100% true. I don't know. That's what I was told. Okay? So, if a few of you guys know, that's not true, that's not how it happened. I just said, I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I was told. Okay? And, I could Google shit like this on the internet and probably find out really how it went down. But I do know that he committed suicide and shot himself. And I do know, I'm pretty sure he did it in front of the ex-wife and the kids. No, he's not right. The sucker, your steroids aren't going to stay in his system. Now, they stayed in my system for a couple years because I fucking took so much fucking shit. I had like pools of that shit sitting in my body. You know what I mean? And it slowly fucking broke down, I think, That's what me and Dave Palumbo always laugh about that. We call it time-release juice, But, and it's not going to rot your arteries. It could rot your liver. That could be true. If he said it rotted your liver, then maybe I'd say, well, maybe that's true. You can get liver cirrhosis, especially from oral steroids. Okay? That's why I tell you, take care of the fucking liver, bro. The liver goes, the kidneys go too. All right? And you can't kill your kidneys with steroids as well, because steroids raise your blood pressure, and the high blood pressure is a kidney killer. That's why a lot of these bodybuilders have bad kidneys, is because they took so many steroids, their blood pressure was through the ceiling, And there you go. So, what I'm trying to tell you is, that could be true, but to say that they rot your arteries and all that stuff, it's a stretch. If you abuse them, I abused them, but I only abused them for like 5-6 years. I didn't do them for like 20 years like these guys do, okay? But you can't, here's a guy who fucking shot himself in the head in front of his family. Who the fuck you gonna, you don't listen to what he says, bro. He's a fucking, he's crazy. He was fucking crazy even when he trained people. I know a million stories. I know, one time he went to the beach with John Defendis. He held his head underwater and shit till he almost drowned, and then let him up and said, you see that fight or flight? That's what you need to, you need to feel that when you're in the gym. Dude, you don't do that, You don't do shit like that. What the fuck's wrong with you? He used to do all kinds of shit, He was wacky, but don't listen to that shit, AJ88. Listen to me. Responsible use of steroids is one thing. Most of you guys are never going to compete in the Olympia stage. Maybe if some of you might compete locally. But don't kill your body with all that shit. It's not worth it for fucking, to say, look, I'm Mr. Buckeye Barbell. You know what I mean? Or some shit like that. Or just be a local fucking hero, walking around the mall. Whatever. Okay? That's fine. But don't overdo it. You got to take care of that liver. You got to take care of the kidneys. You got to keep the blood pressure down. You got to take care of the heart. Blood pressure, bro. Okay. Dave Palumbo will tell you about that. Blood pressure. It's very important. Got to keep that down. All right? And you got to protect that liver. So, we, as bodybuilders, we just want to get huge at all costs, and that's not good. It's like these fucking guys taking insulin. The average diabetic takes 2 to 4 IUs. I know guys take 50 IUs, or more. That's what that big country kid was saying. 50 fucking IUs, bro. It's crazy. Well, who am I to talk, right? Because I took fucking 6,000 fucking of test alone. Not to mention, well, I probably did more tests because I threw some sustenance in there when I had them or whatever I felt like. I threw fucking a whole jug of equipoise. I've already given you the whole fucking rundown many a time. You're going to get a few people like you. You're repeating yourself. You're repeating yourself. But like I said at the beginning of the video, there's people who've never heard this shit before. Okay? So there you go. That's the whole fucking schmeal. Alright. So that's the deal, AJ. Don't listen to him. He's wrong. Okay? But the only thing that if he said it rotted your liver in the long term and not taking care of things and keeping, not watching your blood pressure, you will rot your liver and you will kill your fucking kidneys and you could fucking damage your heart. Do what I told you. Take care of shit. Alright. Alright, Tom from Missouri. Here we go, bro. This is a very intense question, Tom wrote. He said, Greg, have you ever been molested? I have when I was 13 by my friend's father. I told my parents and he was eventually arrested even though he denied it. He was convicted because he had done it to others. And, okay, he had done it to others. I can't read my handwriting, sorry guys. But my parents told me never to speak of it or talk to it about it to anyone. I am now 33, and I am married with 2 kids. And I only recently have come out and talked about it to my wife and my therapist. Okay, wait a minute. I can't read this last. Do you have any advice for me? Has it happened to you? Wow. Man. Tom. Holy shit, bro. So sorry to hear that. No, it has never happened to me. But I had 2 instances where I almost could have been in a bad situation. One, I was maybe 15 years old, and I was with my friends, and one of my friends' name is Tommy. He's a big, black kid he actually played a small time on the New York Jets. And he was back when in the Oklahoma Outlaws, back when it was that USFL stuff. Anyway, so my friend Tommy, and we were a bunch of guys, and I'm not sure, but I think Charlie Gasparino was there, who's Fox Business News. He might have been with us when this happened. I don't remember. But we were young, and I was already built. You guys have seen pictures of me when I was like 15, and I had a tank top on, and we were in New York City. It was like August. Hot summer fucking shit, and, we were sweating and shit. We all went to these, like, peep shows down in New York City. And, they all jumped in boots, and they give me tokens, and I'm sitting there, and at the time, I was like, what do you do with this shit? And some guy goes to me, here, come here. I'll show you. This is how you do it. I thought he worked there. He was standing like this in the back, where the boots are. So he takes the token, and he goes, come here, this is what you got to do. You see this? And he puts it in the token slot, right? And he closes the door. And I'm standing there like a fucking Momo. I'm not thinking. And all of a sudden, the movie pops up. And it's a chick sucking a dick. Right? And he goes, see, there you go. Look, you could switch channels. And there's like a button. And he switches the channels. Another chick sucking a dick. And the girl getting fucked. And he goes, man, that looks good, don't it? And I said, yeah, it looks good. And he goes, I could hook you up. Where you could get a blowjob too. And I go, oh, I don't know, because I was like a little, I'm thinking, was talking about a whore or something, or maybe he knew whores, I'm like, I don't know, man, I'm a little, I was scared. And then he goes to me, you know, you're really built. And he starts touching my shoulder like this. And all of a sudden then it hit me. Oh, fuck. You know, and he goes to me, if you want, I can suck your cock. And I said, no, dude, no, I'm not into that. I'm not into that at all. And I tried to open the door, and he pushed the door closed. He goes, or if you want, you can suck my dick. And I said, I'm not into that. And I pushed him, and I opened the door, and I ran out of there. And my friend Tommy happens to, you know, come out of a booth. He goes, what's the matter? I said, that fucking guy, he asked me if he could suck my dick, or asked me if I want to suck his dick. And he goes, who? And I go, that guy. And he goes over to the guy, and he lifts him up, and he slams him. Boom. Like this, right? Now remember, this is an older man. I'm 15 fucking years old, you know. And Tommy was also 15. But he was, you know, I was built, but he was, you know, a monster. And he was a bad motherfucker. And we ran the fuck out of there after that, you know. And I was like, holy shit, dude, that guy, you know, I was like, holy fuck. But he could have done something. That's different from what you went through, Tom. But there was one other instance well, I didn't come close, but it's thing I never forgot. This was one time, again, I was down in New York City, and I was supposed to meet my boys, but this time I was about 18, 19, and again, it was summer, but I had a short sleeve shirt on, and I was real built. You see what I look like, and I was supposed to meet my friends at a diner, and I'm walking on like 8th Avenue, and a car pulls up, and it's this big, like, fucking Cadillac, and there's this big guy sitting in there. Probably like 50s or 60 years old. Big, fucking, he looked like a mafia guy. I wouldn't be surprised if he was. He was probably tall, because you could see he was a big man. And he goes to me, hey, where's the whores around here? And I told him back then they were around here where they were building, now where Port Authority was, there was no Port Authority there yet. They were building it. So it's when they were building a Port, you guys from New York know what I'm talking about. This is the fucking early 80s and shit. So it was over there, you know, it was over that way. No, it wasn't the early 80s. It was 1979, because I was 19. So it was over that way, you know, it was just shit over there. I used to walk the streets, right where Port Authority is, on the side streets there. So he goes to me, well, why don't you get in the car? Come on, well, I'll hook you up. We'll go get a blowjob together. And I'm like, nah, dude, I'm fine. I gotta meet my friends. And he's like, come on. And he's driving a car on, you know, next to the curb while I'm walking. Now I'm walking. I didn't even stop. I'm walking, and he's driving alongside of me. You know what I mean? And he's going, come on, get in the car. Come on, we'll go together. I don't even know you. I said, I'm not interested, bro. I'm not interested. And I was looking at him, and you could tell he was nervous, and he had sweat dripping down. And finally he's like, all right, fine. And then he drove off. And I'm thinking, holy fuck. Can you imagine if I would have gotten that guy's car? Because he was big. He probably would have fucking hit all locks and would have fucking killed me or something, you know? Because, you know, back then, I'm 19 years old, maybe, you know? And he's fucking, you know, he was, you know, big fucking, he probably weighed 300-400 pounds. He was a big guy, bro. Big, like one of them mafia guys, you know what I mean? Hey, what are you doing? You know, like that. I'll never forget that, bro. But, anyway. So, I never really, you know, I've had those, like, instances, you know, where, you know, shit like that could have turned bad, you know? There's no way I would have ever gotten in a car with that guy. But with that guy in the fucking peep show booth, he pushed that door closed. You know what I mean? And, you know, he was trying to, you know, go after me, you know, until I shoved him really hard, and then I fucking ran out that door, you know. I should have threw him a beating, but I was 15. And, anyway, so, listen, Tom, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm really sorry to hear what happened to you. But I do know one thing. You're never going to forget that. All right, that's happened. You can't bang your head against the wall over it. There's nothing you can do. It's history. That's not going to change anything. I go back to the movie King's Row with Ronald Reagan. All right? In the movie, Ronald Reagan was a badass. You know, he was he was like every girl wanted him. He was like this once athlete. He was a superstar guy. And he was working on a railroad, you know, and he was dating this girl who was, you know, a doctor. You know, her father was this doctor of a town. Anyway, he was just, he got injured by a train coming by, right? But he was fine. And the doctor cut off his legs because he didn't want he felt like Ronald Reagan was like white trash, and he didn't want him marrying his daughter. And the daughter was listening on the other side, and she heard that Ronald Reagan, she heard that the father was saying to the wife, I'm going to cut his legs off so he can never marry, whatever her name was, right? And she knew, and she even approached her father. I know what you did. I know what you did. You did that purposely. He was fine. He didn't need his legs cut off. And the father was going to have her committed to a nut house. Or he did have her committed to a nut. I don't remember the whole thing. It was a long time ago I saw the movie. And she was, like, deemed insane. And he kept her upstairs. Eventually, she was, like, locked upstairs in a room and never let out. And she became, like, nuts, And Ronald Reagan lost, like, his mojo because his legs were cut off. And he felt like he was not a man anymore. All right? And in the end of the movie, his friend, who was a doctor, comes to town, back to town, sees Ronald Reagan, finds out, sees the girl, finds out that the father cut the legs off. I'm trying to make this story short. It's already too long. Finds out the father cut the legs off for no fucking reason, just because he didn't want the daughter to marry him. So he told the daughter, listen, the best therapy for you is to go out and tell everybody. Go out and tell the world. Scream it out. Scream it. Let everybody know what your father did. Because keeping it inside was eating at her, was killing her. She was deemed insane. So she went out and she told everybody. And it freed her. It freed her to do that. Now listen, I'm going to tell you. The doctor then, this doctor friend of Ronald Reagan's comes to see Ronald Reagan. And Ronald Reagan's laying in bed just with his head down like this. And his new girlfriend's sitting there, feeding him soup, that kind of shit, And he tells him, listen, I don't remember his name in the movie, but let's call him Ron, because it's his name, Ron. He says, Ron, listen, I'm going to tell you something. And I want you to stick out your chin. I want to see what you're made of. You tough? You're a man, right? And Ronald Reagan's like, give it to me. Tell me what you got to say to me. Come on. And he goes, stick out your chin, bro, because here it comes. And he tells him, the doctor cut off your legs because he didn't want you to marry his daughter. He goes, you're fine. You were fine. You didn't need your legs cut off. He goes, but you know what? He thought that can stop you. Now it's up to you to make that decision. And Ronald Reagan turns like this in shame. And all of a sudden, he puts his head up and he starts laughing. And he goes, did he think that my life was in, did he think that my strength and my life was in my legs? He's wrong. And he tells his girlfriend, honey, get me my crutches, get me because he was going to, I'm going to get out of this bed now and I'm going to make something just to show that doctor, you think you can beat me? And that he freed him. So by you talking about it, Tom is going to free you. Talk about it. Get it up. Purge. Puke it out. Do you understand? Get that fucking ball in there and puke that out. Tell everybody you can. All right? Talk about it. Come to terms with it. And then realize that you got a life, bro. That you got a wife and 2 kids who fucking rely on you and love you. You can't let what some guy did to you in the past define you or destroy you. Because if you do, you're giving him the victory. Don't give it to him. Fuck him. Let him rot in fucking jail. I hope he gets raped every fucking day in there. Raped every fucking day. I hope he does. Because especially if they find out he what he was convicted for. That's what's going to happen to him. I can tell you for a fact. Okay? But as far as you, we don't care what happens to him. We care what happens to you. You got to grab your fucking shit and you got to go forward. All right? And I know that's a bad thing, man. It's a bad thing. It's one thing to be molested by a woman. But when you're molested by a guy, and you're a guy, that's a mind fuck. All right? But there's nothing you could do about it. That motherfucker took advantage of somebody who couldn't fight back. Who couldn't stop. Who was vulnerable. You, kid. Okay? But you're not a kid anymore. It's easy for me to say, sitting on the side of the camera. But you gotta get your life. It's your life, bro. You gotta get it back, and you gotta fucking go forward. I'm glad you're seeing a therapist. I'm glad you're talking to your wife. Make this closer to your wife. Make this make you closer to your wife. Dude, talk about it, okay? You can even explain it to your kids if they're old enough. I don't know how old your kids are. You don't say here. Okay, and I don't know if they're boys, girls, boy and girl. But you have to tell them never to keep if something happens, you don't hold that inside. Okay? Your parents were wrong. Your parents were dead wrong. That's because they were embarrassed. But you shouldn't be embarrassed. You didn't do anything wrong. Okay? So you talk about it. You come to terms with it. And you say, this will not define me. This cannot stop me. I will go forward and I will succeed. I will not let this beat me. That's what you have to do. That's your medicine. Talk about it. Bring it up. Talk about it as many times as you need to. Purge. Okay? Throw that shit right up and out. Get it all out. Okay? Don't let that keep you back, bro. I'm glad you're seeing a therapist. I'm glad you're talking to your wife. Cry. It's okay to cry, bro. It's okay to cry. It's okay. It's not okay to quit. It's not okay to quit. We can't define... You know, what's her name? Fran Drescher was raped. And she was raped in front of her husband at the time. Okay? And you know what she said? I won't let that define me. What am I going to do? There's nothing I can do. So she put it in a box in her mind, and she said, I came to terms with it. It's just a dark day in my life, but I moved on. You got to read about her. She's an amazing woman, to be honest with you. Amazing how she viewed all that. She could have let it destroy her, like Connie Francis let it destroy her. Okay? You can't let that destroy you. Okay? Gabish, you got to go forward. I'm glad you're talking about it. You've made already great steps. I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry to hear this. No, it's never happened to me. I've had bad situations, what I just told you about. But I know of people that have had this. And I have a good friend that had something like this. And you got to see him, bro. I'm so proud of him because when I met him, he was a mess. And now he's fucking great. He's super fucking man now. Okay? And the biggest way is by talking. By holding all that in. Alright? And just compartmentalizing it and just hiding it. You can't do that. You got to you got to put it in a box and say, look, it was a day in my life, and talk about it. When I say put it in a box, what I mean is put it where it belongs. In your past, it's just a dark chapter in your life, okay? It's a page, or I don't know if he did it on a frequent bed, but whatever. It's a dark spot in your life. That's all it is. It's a chapter in the book of you, okay? But your book isn't finished yet. Your script of your life is not finished yet. Only you can finish that. You're the master of your own script in life. How are you going to write it from today on? Okay? You got to be like Fran Drescher, man. You got to go on. You got to go forward. And you just say, yes, this has happened. Here it is. It's in this box. Yes, it happened. I put it in there because I'm not going to let it eat at me. But you don't forget it. I'm not saying forget about it. I'm not saying put it in a box and bury it in the ground. I'm saying compartmentalize it in the sense that this is what happened. This is what I'm going to do about it. And that's it. Go forward. Alright? Ooh. That's some fucking shit, bro. And, I've had family members who've had things similar to that happen. Who've been molested and shit like that. You know what I mean? No guy that did it to a guy, but in the family. But there has been girls in my family who have had that done. It's not a good thing. All right, and some of you out there watching this have probably had the same thing done to me by a family member, a friend of a family. And if you've been hiding a deep, dark secret, let it out, bro. Purge it. Puke it up. Let it out. Face it. Stand there and face it and tell it, you will not define me. I'm not defined by something I had no choice in the matter. Do you understand that? You had no choice. Do you understand that? You had no fucking choice. Believe me, you had no choice. There's nothing you could do about it. So it's not your fault. It's not your fault. If you're holding it in, let it out. Puke it out. Go tell the world about it. You'll feel 100 times better getting that up and out than keeping it a dirty, dark secret that's digging at you, and burning you from the inside out. Get it up and out. And if the accuser You've never faced them, and there's somebody in your family or somebody you know still. Maybe you haven't seen them in 20 years. Let them know. I haven't forgotten what you did. As a matter of fact, do something about it. Let the authorities know, because it's never too late for that shit. Confront them. Fuck them. Let the world know. Let their little world know what they did. Don't be ashamed. It's not your fault. But don't let it fucking keep you down, baby. Don't let it keep you down. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel misery, anxiety about it. That's normal. It's not okay to quit. Or let it ruin your whole life. You're giving them power. You let it ruin your life. You let it destroy your life. You let it destroy everything that you've had. Maybe you're nuts now, or maybe you can't find a girl because you're too fucked up from what somebody else did. Purge it out, and you'll see how different your fucking life's going to be. Face it. You can't hide from it. Face it. And out the motherfucker who did it. Out him. Fuck him. Even if it's a family member, out him. You tell him. You motherfucker, you think you're going to destroy me? You can't. There you go. That's my best advice. It's like that with anything. Even if you're a girl, you were raped by a family member, you know, you have a wife or somebody you know, or your sister or somebody, go tell them. Watch the end of the movie King's Row, or watch that movie. Watch how Ronald Reagan dealt with that shit. Okay? Watch how he dealt with that shit. What do you think? You're going to fucking beat me? Get me my fucking crutch. Get me out of this bed. You watch what I'm going to do. I'll show that fucking doctor. You have no fucking clue. Okay? You have no clue. By you keeping it a secret, you're giving that fucking piece of shit life. Take his life away. Expose the motherfucker. And purge it out to everybody. You'll feel like a fucking $1 million. That's the first day of the rest of your life. Do what I told you. God bless you, man. I'm so sorry. Alright. That's it for this week. Man. Whew. Some heavy shit today, huh? I'm really sorry, Tom. Again, just to touch a little base here. Fuck Derek Jeter. Okay? If you don't like me on RX Muscle, you don't like me repeating, it's like watching a movie that you say, oh, I saw this movie. They changed the channel. There you go. But to stand there and ask me questions here on Muscle Sport Mag, and maybe on Talk Is Back or on Old School Training, and then go over there and fucking bash the shit out of me, after you sucked my dick here and I actually fucking answered your questions here, I gave you life, you know what I'm saying? Fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. You don't like me? Don't watch me. Alright. The other thing is, you know, the police, give them a chance, bro. Give them a chance. If they're bad cops, fucking light them up, bro. Report them. Bad cops, I have no... But you gotta give... There's a lot of good cops out there, bros. Most of them are good. They're not bad. Alright? And that whole, you know, black-white thing, I don't want to hear that shit anymore. I want to hear no more white privilege shit. Economic privilege. You're all my brothers. I don't care what your fucking nationality is, what your skin color is. I love you regardless. But you gotta love me back, bro. You can't hate me because I'm white. That means nothing, bro. Okay? I don't say my girlfriend, my Mexican girl. It's just my girlfriend. I love her. It doesn't matter. She's fucking... Dude, her whole family's illegal. She has a sister that's fucking 39 years old. She's been here 30-some years. Can't even speak a word of English. Yes, no, that's it. You have no idea, bro. I don't want to hear any of that shit. My kids are part black. They're not a little bit. Not a little bit. They're one quarterback. Their mother's mulatto. Their grandfather on the mother's side is black, and his roots are from a slave plantation in Georgia. Okay, they could trace their roots. My children have slave blood in them. So fuck you if you're gonna say anything. I don't care what your skin color is. All right. There's too much divisiveness in this country. There's the far left and then the far right. You're fucking both nuts. You're making everybody fucking... It's bullshit now. Alright. And what's the other one I fucking talked about? What is it? Oh, Steve Mihalik. Forget about him. He's shot. Take care of your liver. Make sure your blood pressure's okay. If you're doing a lot of steroids, bro, you fuck that liver up. Why do you think these guys all have problems? Again, the fucking blood pressure kills the kidneys, kills the liver, it's all bad. Alright. We've already talked about that. And then, finally, about the molestation shit. If you were molested, or you know somebody who was molested and they're keeping it a secret and it's killing them now, they're living a weird life and shit like that. They can't never keep a relationship. They can't keep a job. Tell them to come out and talk about it. And really, even if they have talked about it, maybe there's more that they need to bring up and out. And all of a sudden they're going to change their life. All right? It's okay. Again, it's okay to be fucked up. It's okay to be fucking cry. And it's okay to be depressed about it. But it's not okay to quit. You need help. You gotta come out. You gotta go see therapy. You gotta get that shit up and out. Talk with your loved ones. Talk with your friends. Keep talking about it. Keep talking about it. Keep talking about it. Keep talking about it. And if you're a friend, you listen, you motherfucker. It doesn't matter if they're repeating themselves. They gotta get that out. All right? Don't give that motherfucker life. You're giving him life. Take his life away. Whoever did that to you, take their life away. You take their fucking life away. You're giving them life. They want you to keep it a secret. Don't keep it a secret. Don't. Listen, I love you guys, man. We're going to be doing more of this kind of stuff, you know, because I want to help you. I don't give a shit who fucking wins the goddamn Olympia or the Arnold Classic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got a few big things brewing. Again, I'm going to do some really good shit on my channel. I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to explain to you. I'm going to have a good video I'm going to come out with that. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. All right? Again, about this fucking whatever nootropic I showed you, you know, the Game Face supplements thing. Okay, if you're into nootropics, give it a try. If you're not, I don't give a shit, bro. It's not my money. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. I already told you, I'm not crazy about the caffeine in here, but there's a little. It's not much, but for me, I don't. You know, I got enough going on. Anyway, be good to your girl, man. All right, be good to your kids. Be good to your significant other. Pay your child support. Be the hero. Don't be the goat, man. Not the goat is the greatest ever. I don't know. When I was younger, the goat meant like a fucking jerk off. But now today it means the greatest ever. Whatever. Don't be the asshole. Don't be the fucko. Okay? Do the right thing. Doesn't matter what she does with the money. It matters that you paid it. And when your kids are older, they're going to say, my father paid, and you fucking threw that money out. You'll be the hero. She'll be the fucko. So, all right, this is important, guys. And again, do right by yourself. Don't hide secrets from deep, dark secrets from the past. Okay? Even in Meet Joe Black, it's one of my favorite movies ever. Well, I love that movie. Where Brad Pitt says to the bald guy that looks like fucking Dr. Phil, how do you and your wife, what do you guys got there? How do you make that shit work? How do you two love each other so much? You know, and meanwhile, they're both nuts. And he says, you know why? Because we told each other our deepest, darkest secrets. We opened up the closet door, there's nothing there. He goes, we're free. He goes, we're free. Watch it. Watch that part. It's fucking amazing. If you get it, you get what I'm talking about, okay? Get it up and out. Be good to yourself. Stop thinking you're a loser, especially if you have bad shit in your past. Fucking face it. Face it. Free yourself. Get out of that cage you're in. Alright. And don't give some motherfucker life that did something to you a long time ago. Or your loved one. If it's your wife, your girl, somebody. You tell them, watch this video. You fucking make that change, bro. You don't give them life. You take their fucking life away. This is Gregg Valentino telling you, stop fucking around. Alright? Get your shit together. Grab your fucking big boy pants and go forward. I give a shit about you. I care. You mean something to me. You matter to me. Kabish? You matter to me. Alright, I'll see you guys here. And to you guys who don't like me, bye. Have a nice life.
At Titan Medical Center, we are here to make you feel better, look better, and perform better. We're here to get you to your optimal levels in the most natural way possible. We are a boutique-style clinic without the boutique-style costs. All medications are monitored and prescribed by a physician. Let us help you get the results you've been wanting. Come to Titan Medical Center for the most cutting-edge therapies and the most current information on how to take the most natural approach to your health.